I can only hear you out of one freaking ear for some reason. Damn thing. Let me unplug it and try again. What about now? Is it better now? Damn cord. I don't know what to do. How about now? Can you hear me now? How about now? Testing 1, 2. Gargled. Well, for some reason, the cord doesn't want to cooperate. I don't have a crowd mic plugged in. This one doesn't have it. I looked everywhere for it. It's the cord. Like, I just got to get it to the right spot, and I can't find that right spot. Is it any better? I don't know what to do. I don't have any other cord to plug into it.
Are you ready? Let's go for your city! Now for the starting lineups. First for the Lady Eagles. A 5'8" senior, number 2, Kaya O'Bain. A 5'5" junior, number 5, Camden Hutchinson. A 5'5" sophomore, number 3, Reese Smith. A 6' junior, number 10, Tinley Richler. A 5'4" junior, number 5, McKenna Flatt. A 5'8" junior, number 12, Gracie Kirkgall. A 5'7" senior, number 22, Kaylee Walt. A 5'10" senior, number 13, Molly Ramey. A 6' senior, number 25, Tori Hobart. And a 5'9" junior, number 23, Dakota Kettenberg.
Jesse, can he stream it? Yeah, but...
Can you hear me now? The phone randomly restarted. All right, let's get going here.
On December 6th, our senior, Abel Lehman, was involved in a car accident. Due to her accident, she was unable to play this season. Tonight, for senior night, she will be presenting the game ball to the officials.
Hayden as we get that game ball in, and the Lady Eagles win the tip, and they go left to right on your radio dial to start the ball game. As it is Kaylee Walt, McKenna Flax out there, Reese Smith, Kaya O'Bannon, and Tori Hober for the Lady Eagles. The Lady Red, as Smith fires up at 3 to start the ball game, no good. Fight for the rebound. Cameron Hutchinson comes down with it for the Lady Red. As it is Hutchinson, a Kattenberg, a Raby, Rentschler, and a Kirchhoff for the Lady Red. As the Lady Red have the basketball, 7.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Raby to Kirchhoff. Sure, Miley would love to have a big night here on senior night as she has it at the right side. Looking in, letting the offense work to Hutchinson. Cameron gets blocked by Hober. Hober comes down with the rebound. Hober outlets ahead to Smith. Smith brings it across the timeline. Out front, down to the right wing goes the basketball to O'Bannon. Back out front to Smith. Smith swings it around to Flax left wing. They look inside for Hober. Hober underneath for Walt. Shot is up, and a foul going to be called here on the Lady Red. This will be their first team foul. And let's see, it's going to be on Miley, her first personal. 7:03 left to go here in the first quarter. Looking for our first points of the ball game. Kaylee Walt at the free throw line for the Lady Eagles. Getting set for the first one. On its way. Good. So Kaylee Walt gets the Trego Lady Eagles on the board first. 1-0. 7:03 left to go in the first quarter. Walt getting set for the second free throw. On its way. That one's no good. Rebounded by Rentschler. Rentschler outlets ahead to Hutchinson. Hutchinson to Kirchhoff. Gracie looking inside, finds Tinley out front, top of the key. Rentschler swings around to Hutchinson. Hutchinson looks in for Raby. Raby sets the screen. They find Kattenberg left block. Dakota goes to work. It's up and good. Kattenberg has the Lady Red back up, and their first points of the ball game, 2-1. 6:37 left to go. Now there's a steal. First turnover of the ball game as Raby gets it ahead to Kirchhoff, and Gracie gets her first 2 points of the ball game. 4-1. The Smith Center Lady Red lead by 3. 6:24 left to go in the first quarter. Smith has it left wing. Picks up her dribble to O'Bannon in the left corner. O'Bannon up on to the left wing. They swing it out front to Smith. Back to O'Bannon left wing. Back out front to Smith goes the basketball. Back to O'Bannon left side. O'Bannon on the dribble. Gets cut off by Raby. They kick it down to Smith left corner 3. That one's good. Smith has her first points of the ball game, and it ties things up at 4 apiece. Raby for 3, no good this time. Rebounded by Kirchhoff, put up by Gracie, no good. It rolls off the front of the iron, rebounded by Hober. As the Lady Eagles shot no good. Rebound put back by Hober, no good. Rebound ripped down by Kattenberg. Dakota takes it all the way inside. Left block off the glass too hard, no good. Rebounded by Hober. And now they're going to say last touch by the Lady Red, so Lady Eagles basketball. 5:31 left to go in the first quarter. We're tied at 4 here between Smith Center and Trego. Girls varsity matchup. Rentschler tips it, stolen away by Kattenberg. They get it ahead to Raby. Miley off the glass and good. Miley has her first points of the ball game as Walt is trapped in the corner by Kattenberg and Raby. Looking, and now timeout going to be called by Coach Crawford. We'll take it with him. You're listening to Lady Red Basketball on KQMA.
So good to see Hayden out there tonight, getting the game ball. Quality young gal that had an accident and is recuperating, so glad to see her back out here. Go Lady Red.
Lead early, 6-4 over the Trego Lady Eagles as Hutchinson tips it and couldn't quite save it from going out of bounds. So the Lady Eagles will again inbound the basketball as Reese Smith will do the honors, the 5'5" sophomore for the Lady Eagles. She got a 30-point game earlier this year against Hill City.
As Hutchinson tips that one, dives through the basketball. Walt comes up with it, though, for the Lady Eagles. Looks backside, couldn't quite get it. Back out front to Smith. Now to Walt, inside for Hober. Hober blocked by Richler, out of bounds. Tinley got all ball on that one, spiked it out of bounds, and the Lady Eagles will have to reset. Tinley, one of the leaders in the state, all classes in blocks, so she's averaging a little over 2 a game. There's her first one in this one as O'Bannon kicks it out to Flax. They kick it around to Smith. Smith, baseline jumper, no good. Rebounded by Hober, put back by Hober, no good. Rebounded by Rentschler. Hober's already got 4 rebounds for the Lady Eagles. 6-4 is our score. The Smith Center Lady Red lead by 2. Kattenberg has it right wing. 4:20 left to go in the first quarter. Kattenberg inside for Kirchhoff, up and good. Gracie's got 4. Dakota's got 2 assists. As Dakota lead one of the top in the state, as Keisha Covered releases their state leaders as Kattenberg comes away with the steal, tipped out by Raby. Raby's layup is up and good. Miley's got 4 points. That's 3 turnovers now for Trego. And the Lady Red lead 10-4 as Kattenberg comes away with another steal. They get it ahead to Hutchinson, and she's going to be fouled. Dakota's already got 3 steals in the ball game. 10-4, the Smith Center Lady Red lead. 3:47 left to go in the first quarter. Lady Red on a 6-0 run here since the Lady Eagles were able to tie it up at 4 apiece. Hutchinson heads to the free throw line as that foul was on McKenna Flax. Her first personal foul, first Trego team foul. Cameron's first is on its way and good. Her first points of the ball game. Hutchinson getting set for her second one as Parker Atwood heads to the scorer's table for the Lady Red. On its way, no good on the second one. Again, rebounded by Hober, already her 5th. Reese Smith out front to Walt. They swing around to O'Bannon right wing. She drives to the free throw line, kicks it out to Smith. Down to the left corner goes the basketball to Molson. Molson lost the handle on it, again tipped out by Hutchinson. Atwood comes into the ball game, and it will be Gracie Kirchhoff taking a seat. 3:31 left to go in the first quarter. 11-4 is the score of the Smith Center Lady Red lead the Trego Lady Eagles. Smith has it out front between the rings. Down to the left wing, tipped out by Hutchinson again. And it'll make the Lady Eagles have to reset things and inbound the basketball as Smith will have it. Inbounds to Malsom, back to Smith. Smith between the circles, drives in free throw line, wraparound pass Malsom left wing, out front to Smith, around to O'Bannon right wing. Skip pass to Malsom left wing. She drives in, stops and pops, no good. Gets her own rebound though. Gets it back out front to Smith. Smith down to the right corner to O'Bannon. Puts up the 3, kisses it off the glass and good. O'Bannon has her first points of the ball game. Rentschler somehow got that pass off to Raby. Raby's shot is short, rebounded by O'Bannon. O'Bannon outlets ahead. They get it to Smith. Smith brings it across the timeline down to the left wing. Malsom for 3. It's no good. Rebounded backside by O'Bannon. Smith with it right wing on the dribble. 2:35 left to go in the first quarter. 11-7 the Smith Center Lady Red lead as Smith tries to cut that lead down to 1. Cannot. Rebounded by Hutchinson. Hutchinson ahead to Atwood. Tipped by Smith. Atwood tracks it down. Gives it back into the hands of Kattenberg. Now to Rentschler to Raby left wing. 2:20 left to go. Rentschler wants it. They get it to her at the left block. She kicks it back out front to Hutchinson around to Kattenberg right wing. Dakota on the dribble. Gets a screen from Rentschler. Drives all the way inside. Kisses it off the glass too hard. Rebounded though by Atwood. Atwood out front to Raby for 3. No good off the back of the iron. Fight for the rebound is on. And Malsom comes away with it. Her second rebound of the ball game. The Lady Eagles get it ahead, and Dakota going to get called for a foul as Kaylee Walt took it straight at her. That's Dakota's first personal foul, second Lady Red team foul. McKenna Flax it and set to come back into the ball game. Walt back at the free throw line. First one's on its way and good. Walt has 2 points, both from the free throw line here. O'Bannon takes a seat. Walt getting set for the second one, on its way, good as well. Kaylee Walt, 3 points, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, and it makes it a 3-point ball game as Hober going to get called for a foul, her first personal foul. Second Lady Eagles team foul, and Parker Atwood will head to the free throw line. Minute 51 left to go in the first quarter.
That's her first personal, second team.
So Atwood heads to the free throw line. She is a 50% free throw shooter on the season. First one's on its way and good. Parker has her first point of the ball game. That makes it 12-9. The Smith Center Lady Red up by 3 with a minute 51 left to go in the first quarter. Second one for Atwood, good as well. No, they're going to say a lane violation, so take that point off the board. A minute 51 left to play in the first. It's a 3-point ball game. Smith Center leads 12-9. A good first quarter here by the Trego Lady Eagles as they have it within 3 as that one's tipped by Atwood. Fight for the basketball. Atwood rips it away. A jump ball called, Lady Red basketball. Rentschler comes back in for the Lady Red, and Parker Atwood going to take a seat. Minute 43 left to go here in the first quarter. The Smith Center Lady Red leading by 3, 12-9. Starters back out there for the Lady Red. Also starters, 4 out of the 5 starters out there for Trego right now. Kirchhoff has it out front to Raby. Around to Kattenberg. Dakota fires up the 3. It's off the back of the iron, no good. Somehow Cameron Hutchinson came away at the rebound. Didn't even see Cameron down there. There were so many purple jerseys down there, but somehow Cameron came up with the rebound. The Lady Red reset things. Kattenberg to Raby to Rentschler. Right elbow jumper. Good! Tinley has her first points. Miley has 2 assists, and the Lady Red lead at 14-9 with a minute 5 left to go in the first quarter. Flax drives in, blocked out by Rentschler. That's Tinley's second block, and then they're going to say last touch by the Lady Eagles. Lady Red basketball, 1:01 left to go in the first quarter, and 5-point ball game, 14-9. Smith Center leads Trego here in this girls varsity matchup. Hutchinson to Rentschler. Rentschler looking in, gives it around to Hutchinson, right wing, inside for Kattenberg. Dakota underneath the basket, puts it up and good. She's got 4 points, and the Lady Red now leads 16-9 with 40 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Molsom has it in the backcourt, picks up her dribble now to Smith. Smith tries to break the press. They get due to Molsom, ahead and stolen away by Rentschler. 5 Lady Eagles turnovers. Kattenberg inside for Kirchhoff. Kirchhoff bounce pass to Hutchinson. Hutchinson underneath for Rentschler. Tinley shot is up, blocked by Hober, out of bounds. Hit Hober in the face. Looks like she's all right, though, as Kyle O'Bannon comes back in for the Lady Eagles. Let's see who takes a seat. Looks like Hober going to take a seat. She had a nice first quarter here. 2 blocks and 5 rebounds so far for the 6-foot seniors. Kattenberg inbounds to Rentschler. Tinley now with the clear size advantage underneath as she hands it off to Kirchhoff. Shot left short, no good. Rebounded by Reese Smith. Smith working against Kirchhoff, drives all the way in, blocked two-handed by Rentschler, but Smith tracks it down in the right corner. Shot is up in the paint, no good. Rebounded by Kattenberg, and that's how the first quarter ends. Smith Center leads 16-9 over the Trego here in this girls varsity matchup. You're listening to Lady Red Basketball on KQMA.
And our next Tech Channel 165, the Smith Center Red Men YouTube channel. Thank you so much to our donors who have helped out all this year. Kind of getting down to the end of it. We got Beloit next week, and then we'll have Sub-State after that. Boys are going to wrestling tomorrow, regional wrestling in Beloit, and then state wrestling the next week at A's on Friday and Saturday. So, thank you everybody who's made good things happen for the Red Men with your contributions. Of course, we'll be having concerts, spring concerts coming up in the end of April and May, and Night of Forensics, and I'm not sure if we're doing a telethon this year or not. I'll need to check with Greg Olbermann. Haven't done it for a couple of years because of the COVID stuff, but we'll see what happens like everything else in life. I'd like to thank some of our sponsors. Mike and Madonna Weltmer, Mitch and Donnell Hughes, Marvin Connie Gillen, Dennis and Judy Schmidt, Ray and Karina Harrismate, Mike and Becky Isom, Cheryl and Ruth Curtis Living Trust, Buck Snowshake. We're back in action. Go Lady Red. Welcome back to Smith Center High School Stoddard Family Court. The Smith Center Lady Red lead
after the first quarter on senior night, 16-9, and there's turnover number 6 for Trego. None so far for Smith Center. Lady Red basketball. They get it underneath for Kirchhoff. Shot is up and good. Dakota's got 4 assists already. Gracie's got 6 points. And the Smith Center Lady Red lead 18-9. Lady Eagles will inbound. That's Reese Smith. Inbounds Kaylee Walt. Walt working against the full court press of the Lady Red. Picks up her dribble. Trapped by Hutchinson Arabi. Gets the pass off to Smith. Smith working. Bounce pass across the timeline to Walt. Walt able to pick it up and then gets called for a travel. 7 Lady Eagle turnovers now. 7.5 minutes left to go in the first half. 18-9. The Smith Center Lady Red leading by 9. 14-5 run since the ball game was tied at 4. Hutchinson backside pass for Rentschler. Rentschler kicks it out. Wide open left corner 3 for Miley. No good off the back of the rim. She tracks down her own miss though. They swing around to Kattenberg right side. The Lady Red struggling from beyond the arc so far in this ball game as Malsom tips that one out. 0 of 4 from beyond the arc are the Lady Red so far, but again, they still have a 9-point lead, 18-9 with 7:08 left to go in the first half. Ober comes back in. Kaylee Walt takes a seat. Kattenberg to inbound for the Lady Red. Finds Raby, wide open left block off the glass and good. 6 points now for Miley, and the Smith Center Lady Red up by 11, 20-9. Malsom has it across the timeline, down to the left corner to O'Bannon, back to Malsom. They swing it out front to Smith, almost tipped out of there by Hutchinson again. Flax has it back to Smith. Smith working against Hutchinson out front, back to Flax inside for Hober. Hober has position, right block up and good. 2 points for Tori Hober, her first of the ball game. It's 20-11 as McKenna Flax just came away with a steal. That's the first turnover of the ball game. Hutchinson blocked it out, picked up though by Hober. First turnover of the game there, by the Smith Center Lady Red. Foul's going to be on Smith Center. It's going to be on Gracie, her first personal foul. Third Smith Center team foul. 6:22 left to go in the first half. The Smith Center Lady Red lead 20-11. Flax has it out front between the circles. Again, she has forced the first turnover of the game by Smith Center. Flax has it out front. They swing around to Malsom inside for O'Bannon. O'Bannon shot is up. Count the basket. She'll head to the line for an and one. O'Bannon has 5 points. That's 4 team fouls on the Lady Red, and the first foul on Tinley Rentschler. 6:07 left to go here in this first half. The Smith Center Lady Red lead 20-13. O'Bannon's first one attempt is no good. Rebounded by Kattenberg. That's Dakota's third rebound. They get it inside for Hutchinson. Hutchinson too hard over the back of the iron. Rebounded by Flax. Flax hands it off to Smith. 7-point ball game. Trego trying to fight back in this one. O'Bannon has it in the paint. Grabbed by Kirchhoff. Jump ball called. Smith Center basketball. 5:49 left to go in the first half. The Smith Center Lady Red lead by 7, 20-13. Into the ball game is Kaylee Walt. Also into the ball game is Tegan Lang. She's a 5'5" freshman for the Lady Eagles. 5:49 left to go here in this first half. Smith Center leads by 7, 20-13. Hutchinson dribbles right side. Bounce pass down to Kirchhoff in the right wing. Out to Rentschler. Around to Hutchinson left side. Hutchinson letting the offense work. Finds a Raby. Raby drives in. Shot is up just outside the paint and good for 2. Miley's got 8 points, and the Lady Red now lead 22-13. Back up to 9, and now Cameron Hutchinson gets called for her first personal foul, 5th Lady Red team foul. 5:23 left to go in the first half. Parker Atwood heads back to the scores table for the Lady Red, and Cameron going to take a seat with that, picking up that first foul. 22-13, the Smith Center Lady Red back up by 9. 5:20 left to go in the first half. Malsom inside for Walt, underneath for Hober. Shot is no good, and a foul going to be called on Rentschler. Her second personal, 6th Lady Red team foul. So Hober heads to the free throw line for the first time in this ball game. She has 2 points on the night so far. Getting set for the first one. On its way, good. So Tori Hober with 3 points now. 22-14, the Smith Center Lady Red leading by 8. Hober getting set for the second one. On its way, that one's good as well. Tori Hober 2 for 2. She's got 4 points. Reese Smith back into the ball game, and McKenna Flack's going to take a seat. 5:16 left to go here in this first half. 22-15, the Smith Center Lady Red leading. Raby has it, gets it ahead to Kattenberg. Kattenberg back to Raby, right wing. 3 on its way. That one's good! Molly's got 11 points. Dakota's got 5 assists. And the Lady Red now lead by 10, 25-15, their biggest lead of the ball game. Miley already in double figures in this one. Smith down to Lang. Stolen away by Kattenberg. That's Dakota's 4th steal already. Kattenberg inside for Atwood. Atwood at the right block. Takes a couple dribbles. Turnaround shot in the paint, and she's headed to the free throw line. 3rd team foul on the Lady Eagles. Foul is on Annabelle Malsom, her first personal foul. So Atwood at the free throw line, getting set for the first one. On its way, no good. Rentschler takes his seat. Hutchinson comes back in. .437 left to go in the first half. Smith Center leading. As Atwood's second one no good. Rebounded by Reese Smith. 25-15. The Lady Red up by 10. The biggest lead of the ball game. Lang has it left corner for Trego. Bounce pass out front to Smith. They look inside for Walt at the free throw line. She kicks it out to O'Bannon. O'Bannon dribbles down to the right baseline. Back out to Walt, right wing. Walt skip past to Smith. Quick trigger 3, top of the key. Good. Smith has 6 points. Walt has her first assist. And it pulls the Lady Eagles back within 7 as Hutchinson fires up to 3. No good. Rebound fought for. Hober comes down with it and then draws a foul. Her 6th rebound. That one's going to be on Parker Atwood, her first. 7th Lady Red team foul. It'll send Hober to the free throw line to shoot 1 and 1. 4:04 left to go in the first half, and Smith Center up 25-18 as McKenna Flax comes back into the ball game. And Tegan Lang going to take a seat. So Hober at the free throw line. She was 2 for 2 moments ago. She gets set for the first end of the 1 and 1. First end's on its way. That one's good as she now has 5 points all here in the second quarter. 3 of which have come from the free throw line. 25-19, the Smith Center Lady Red leading with 4:04 left to go in the first half. Hober with a chance to make it a 5-point game. On its way, good. Hober has 6 points, and now it's 25-20. The Lady Red leading by 5. Blink of an eye, they went from 10. Their lead went from 10 to 5 as the Lady Eagles fighting back here. Atwood has it in the right corner for the Lady Red. Out front to Kirchhoff. Gracie kicks it around to Kattenberg, top of the key. Coda drives in, kicks it underneath for Atwood. Atwood drives the baseline, shot no good, and a foul going to be called on the Lady Eagles. 4th team foul on Trego. It's going to be on McKenna Flax, her second, as Atwood used the pump fake. Got around Hober and then drew the foul on Flax. Again, that's her second. Atwood back at the free throw line. First one's good. She now has 2 points, all from the free throw line. 3:43 left to go here in this first half. Smith Center Lady Red leading by 6 now, 26-20. Atwood's second one on its way. That one's no good. Rebounded by Reese Smith, her 4th. Smith brings it up the court. Ahead to Walt. Walt swings it around to O'Bannon, left wing. O'Bannon inside for Hober. Underneath for Walt. Shot is up. Too hard, no good. Rebound backside by Flax. Her shot no good, and rebounded by Hutchinson. Hutchinson gives it to Kattenberg. Out to Raby. Right corner 3. That one's good! Miley's feeling it now. Back-to-back threes. She's got 14 points, and that's already 6 assists for Dakota. Hutchinson again tips that one out of bounds, and the Lady Eagles will have to go the length of court. 3:05 left to go in the first half. Smith Center up 29-20. Timeout going to be called by the Lady Red. A full timeout. We'll take it with them. You listen to Lady Red basketball on KQMA.
And our next tech channel 165. And we will have a senior ceremony, I believe, in between the boys and the girls game, and for the basketball teams, boys and girls, and Scarlets and Cheer. Some more of our sponsors are Donna Dunce, Duke and Kathy Raby, Dennis and Kathy Hansen, Jim and Donna Buck, Janet Simmons Memorial, Connie Sink Trust, Art Linda Beffert, Neil and Karen Herndon, Skipper Maria Miller, Marvin Shipley, Matt and Alicia Brown. Thanks for everybody who's contributed through the year. Hope you can come out and watch the Lady Red and Redmen in Beloit, or go and watch the Redmen wrestle next week in Beloit, or tomorrow in Beloit, and State the next week. So this will be the last home game. We have the away game at Beloit, and then we will have pairings for Sub-State coming out here shortly. I don't know if we play a home game for that or if it is at site. So I know the final site will be at Ellis. So hopefully get to that. Go Redmond. Go to Red.
Saw during the break that Terran Sides officially went over 2,000 points there in the first half of that game against Hoxie, as the Lady Eagles fighting hard, but that shot no good. Rebounded by Dakota Kattenberg, her fourth. Hutchinson backside pass for Raby, bounce pass for Atwood, stolen away by Flax. Just the second turnover of the ball game by the Lady Red. 29-20, the Lady Red leading by 9, 2.5 minutes left to go in the first half. Hober has it in the left corner, out to Flax left wing. She's on the drive, kicks it out right wing to O'Bannon. O'Bannon top of the key to Smith. Smith on the dribble, picks it up, kicks it down to Flax in the right wing, inside for Walt. Walt working against Atwood, triple teamed underneath, shot no good, put back by Hober, good. Hober's got 7 rebounds and 8 points. 29-22, the Lady Red leading. Atwood lost the handle on it, stolen away by McKenna Flax. She's got all 3 steals on all 3 turnovers for the Lady Red. 29-22, the Lady Red lead by 7. Hober, backside pass for Flax. Smith kicks it around to O'Bannon for 3. That one's no good, rebounded by Atwood. Raby leads the break. They take their eyes off of her. She accelerates. Oh, it falls out and ran all the way around the rim. Sat there for a second and fell out as they took their eyes off of Miley for just a second. She accelerated to the rack and draws the 5th team foul on the Lady Eagles and the 3rd on McKenna Flax. Minute 44 left to go in the first half. 29-22. The Smith Center Lady Red leading by 7 as Raby back at the free throw line for the first time in this ball game. 14 points already for Miley. Make it 15 here on senior night. 61% free throw shooter on the season. Balsam comes back in. Flax has to take a seat with those 3 fouls. Minute 44 left to play here in the first half. 8-point ball game. Smith Center leading 30-22. Second one for Raby off the back of the iron, no good. Again, rebounded by Hober. Her 8th rebound already here in the first half. Smith drives in. Walt kicks up a 3, rattles out, no good. Rebound ripped down by Atwood. Lady Red shot no good. Rebound tracked down by Kirchhoff. Out to Raby, around to Kattenberg. Kattenberg back to Hutchinson. Hutchinson going to reset things with a minute 15 left to go in the first half. Smith Center up by 8 here in this girls varsity matchup, 30-22. Kattenberg has it left wing. Looking inside, and a foul going to be called on the Trego Lady Eagles, their 6th. Foul is on Kaylee Walt, her 1st. 1:07 left to play in the first half. 30-22, the Smith Center Lady Red leading by 8. Raby into Kirchhoff. Bounce pass to Atwood. Atwood up and count the basket. She'll head to the line for an and 1. 4 points for Parker Atwood. Give Gracie the assist, and the Lady Red now lead by a score of 10 points once again, 32-22. 17 foul on the Lady Eagles. Fouls on Tori Hober, her 2nd. 10-point ball game, the biggest lead of the game for the Lady Red. Atwood's and one attempt is no good. Rebounded underneath by O'Bannon. Lady Red have led by 10 a couple times here in this first half. Can't get over that 10-point barrier as Malsom has it. Quick trigger right wing three, and it's good. Malsom has her first points of the ball game. Kirchhoff looks inside. Walt steals away. Kirchhoff steals it back. Count the basket. She'll head to the line for an and one. Gracie's first steal leads to point number 8. She draws the 8th team foul on the Lady Eagles as well. 4 turnovers for the Lady Red, 9 for the Lady Eagles. Lang comes back into the ball game. 38 seconds left to play here in this first half as Hober picks up her 3rd personal foul. Tinley Rentschler back in for the Lady Red. Parker Atwood going to take a seat. 34-25, the Smith Center Lady Red leading. On its way, no good. Rebounded by Malsom. Lady Eagle basketball, they kick it down. O'Bannon out front to Walt. They swing around to Smith. Quickly down to Lang in the left corner. Lang bounce pass back out to Smith to Lang in the left corner. They look inside for Walt. Can't get it to her. Smith swings around to O'Bannon right side. Back to Smith. Down to the left corner to Lang. Lang looks inside. Now gives it back to Smith. Smith dribbles around, gives it to Malsom. Quickly around to O'Bannon. 8 seconds left. Out to Lang in the left corner. She'll dribble up left wing. Drives inside. Kicks out to Smith. Right corner. Sets up for 3. Good. Smith has 9 points, and that's how the half ends. The Smith Center Lady Red lead 34-28. We'll take a timeout. Be back to wrap up the first half after this as you're listening to Lady Red basketball on KQMA.
And our next tech channel 165. Go Red Men, go Lady Red. We'll be back shortly.
In half of this girls varsity matchup, the Smith Center Lady Red lead 34-28. Dakota Kattenberg, Cameron Hutchinson, Gracie Kirchhoff, Finley Rentschler, and Miley Raby for the Lady Red. Reese Smith, along with Akayo Bannon, Tori Hober, McKenna Flax, and Kaylee Walt for the Lady Eagles. Lady Eagle basketball to start the second half as they go right to left on your radio dial. Smith gets the inbounds pass, brings it up. Tipped by Kirchhoff. Gracie comes away with her second steal. Takes it all the way in for the layup, and it's good. She's got 10 points. That's 10 turnovers now for the Trego Lady Eagles. Full court pressure put on by the Lady Red as Gracie almost got another steal. That one tipped out of bounds. Coach Kattenberg catches it on the sideline. The Lady Eagles will inbound in front of the Lady Red bench with 7:39 left to go in the third quarter. So Center leads 36-28. Walt brings it up the court, picks up her dribble, looking to pass off, finds Smith left wing, fires up a three, no good this time. Rebounded backside by Dakota Kattenberg, her fifth. Kirchhoff out front to Hutchinson. Hutchinson now to Kattenberg. Kattenberg back to Hutchinson. Cameron resets things between the circles. Letting the offense set up to Kattenberg, top of the key. Underneath for Kirchhoff. Shot is up, blocked out of bounds by Hober. Hober's got 3 blocks now. 7:06 left to play here in the third quarter. Smith Center leading 36-28. Kattenberg to inbound for the Lady Red. Looking, finds Hutchinson. Out to Kattenberg, right corner, 3. Good! Dakota's got 7. That's the first assist for Cameron Hutchinson. Raby comes away with the steal. Blocked out of bounds by Kaylee Walt. So the Lady Red will inbound the basketball as Malsom comes into the ball game. Walt going to take his seat. Looks like she may have got poked in the eye on that block attempt. 39-28, the Lady Red with their biggest lead to the ball game, 11 points. Raby to Hutchinson. Skip pass to Rentschler. Quick trigger 2, no good. Rebounded backside by Kattenberg. Dakota's 6th rebound of the ball game. Drives in, elevates in the paint, off the glass. It rolls out, no good. Rebounded by Reese Smith. Her 5th rebound already. Smith picks up her dribble in the corner. Trapped by Raby and Hutchinson. And then a timeout going to be called by Coach Crawford. That's a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Lady Red basketball on KQMA.
And on next section, 165. Let somebody say that the sound wasn't on, but then it went away. The post did, and it wasn't on 165. Well, I had some trouble getting it on to the JV girls game, but hopefully it's on 165. Please let me know if it is or isn't on the Facebook post. Some of our sponsors are mentioned: Donnell Hughes, Marvin and Connie Killen, Homestead Land and Real Estate and Auction, Sean Phelps, broker, Mike and LaDonna Waltmer, Burke and Kim Phelps, John Overmiller, James and Barbara Sweat, Bob and Wanda Dietz. Bob is sitting down here in front of me, and Wanda all the way down to scores bench. So together we are champions. Go Lady Red, go Redmond.
Hober, Flax, Reese Smith, along with Malsom for the Lady Eagles. Smith with the basketball as it's Trego basketball out of the timeout. Malsom inside for O'Bannon. Shot is no good. Fight for the rebound is on. Still fighting for it. Now we have a jump ball called. Lady Red basketball. So Lady Red basketball as Hutchinson brings it up left to right on your radio dial. Down to the right corner to Kirchhoff. They look inside for Kattenberg. Get it to her at the right block. Dakota off the glass a little too hard that time. Rebounded by Hober. That is rebound number 9 for Tori Hober. Smith has it out front. They kick it to O'Bannon. Down the left corner, Malsom pump fakes. Drives in, looks for O'Bannon inside. Fighting for the basketball again is Flax and Kattenberg. Jump ball called. It will be Trego basketball. 5:48 left to go in the third quarter. Smith Center leading 39-28. Inbounded to Malsom. Malsom to Smith. Inside for Hober. Hober's shot is up and good. She's got 10 points as Tori Hober to go with her 9 rebounds and 3 blocks in the ball game. Hutchinson inside for Rentschler, tipped around. Rentschler comes away with the loose basketball and then loses the handle on it. Stolen away by Malsom. That's the 5th turnover of the game by the Lady Red. And now turnover by the Lady Eagles. That's turnover number 12 for the Lady Eagles. 5:21 left to go in the third quarter. The Smith Center Lady Red leading by 9, 39-30. Hutchinson brings it up the court for the Lady Red. Down to Kirchhoff in the right wing. She directs traffic. They give it to Rentschler, top of the key, around to Hutchinson, left wing. Inside for Raby. Miley takes it on the dribble. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound put back by Kattenberg, and she's going to be fouled. Dakota's got 7 rebounds, and that is the first foul of the second half on Trego. It's on Annabelle Malsom, her second. 39-30. The Smith Center Lady Red leading by 9. 5:02 left to go in the third quarter as Kattenberg misses the first one. She has 7 points to go with her 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 steals already here in the ball game. It's on its way. That one's no good as well. Kattenberg 0 of 2 that trip, rebounded by Malsom. Malsom out, lets it head to O'Bannon. O'Bannon quickly up the court, tipped out and stolen away by Raby. Miley's got 3 steals now. Raby to Kattenberg. Kattenberg back to Raby. Miley takes it on the dribble, hands it off to Hutchinson between the rings. Down to the right wing to Kirchhoff. Gracie looking in, finds Raby out front, hesitates, drives in, kicks it out to Kattenberg. Kattenberg out front to Kirchhoff. Kirchhoff drives inside, layup good. Gracie's got 12 points, and the Lady Red back up by 11, 41-30. Smith to Malsom, inside for O'Bannon, stolen away by Hutchinson. Raby to Kirchhoff, and Gracie again to get called for a travel. 6 turnovers now on the Lady Red as Atwood comes in. Gracie Kirchhoff going to take a seat. 4:14 left to go in the third quarter. Lady Red up by their biggest margin they've been up by this game. 11 points. They lead 41-30. Full court pressure by the Lady Red. Walt passes it ahead to O'Bannon. O'Bannon looking, finds Smith. Smith spin move, kicks it to Walt, left wing 3. Rolls out, no good. Rebound fought for, and O'Bannon comes away with it on the backside. Another 3 up, no good. This one rebounded by Malsom, stolen away by Hutchinson. Raby out front. Goes the basketball to Hutchinson, now to Kattenberg. Around to Atwood, right wing. Atwood to Rentschler. Just inside the 3-point arc. Off the back of the iron, no good. And Dakota just got called for over the back. Her second personal foul. First Lady Red team foul. Lily Highland going to head into the ball game for the first time in this game. Dakota Kattenberg going to take a seat with those 2 fouls. 3:33 left to go in the third quarter. Smith Center Lady Red leading 41-30. Smith with the basketball. They kick it around to Malsom, down to the right wing. Inside for Walt. Walt underneath for Hober. Hober's shot is up and good. Hober's got 12 points. Raby left corner 3. Good! Miley's got 18 points in the Lady Red lead, 44-32. Their biggest lead of the ball game, now 12 points. Coach Kattenberg wants a travel call. They get it inside for Hober. Count the basket. She'll head to the line for an and 1. Second Lady Red team foul. Hober's got 14 points. Fouls on Parker Atwood, her second. Flax comes into the ball game. Malsom going to take a seat. Hober at the free throw line. She's perfect from the line in this ball game. She went 4 for 4 earlier in the second quarter. Getting set for the first one, or the and 1 attempt, I should say, and no good this time. Rebounded by Hutchinson. Hutchinson's got 5 rebounds now. Cameron swings around to Raby, inside for Rentschler. Rentschler working against Hober, picks up her dribble out front to Hutchinson. Hutchinson on the dribble, now to Highland right wing. Highland on the dribble, top of the key, picks up her dribble to Hutchinson, right wing. Hutchinson skip pass to Raby, left wing. Touch pass to Rentschler, inside for Hutchinson. Up, no good, rebounded by Smith. Smith has 6 rebounds now for Trego. 2:25 left to go in the third quarter. Smith Center leads by 10, 44-34. Walt going to get called for a travel. As Kattenberg and Kirchhoff come back in, Rentschler and Hutchinson both going to take a seat this time for the Lady Red. Lady Red basketball as Kirchhoff brings it up the court. Highland inside for Kattenberg. Kattenberg wrap around pass inside for Kirchhoff, off the glass and good. Gracie has 14 points. Dakota has 7 assists, and the Lady Red lead by 12 once again, 46-34. O'Bannon 3, good. Kai O'Bannon buries the right corner 3. She's now got 8 points. Kirchhoff inside, now to Kattenberg right wing, down to Kirchhoff right corner. Gracie dribbles, back up, finds Highland right wing, look inside, gets it to Kattenberg, tipped out by Smith, and will remain Lady Red basketball. As Hutchinson and Rentschler both come back into the ball game, Atwood and Highland both take a seat. Flax back in for the Lady Eagles, and Hobart takes a seat. Minute 40 left to play in the third quarter. The Smith Center Lady Red lead 46-37. Kattenberg to Raby, good, as Miley now has 20 points. And a steal by Hutchinson, put back is good. She's got 3 points at 17 turnovers by the Lady Eagles. Smallsome lost it momentarily, picks it back up, looking to pass off, finds O'Bannon. O'Bannon drives in, kicks it across the paint to Smith. Smith's shot no good, rebounded by Kattenberg, her 8th rebound as Dakota leads the break. Finds Hutchinson. Hutchinson calls out the offense to Kattenberg. Dakota takes it to the rack, layup is good. She's got 9 points and a timeout called by Trego. We'll take it with them, a full timeout. You're listening to Lady Red Basketball on KQMA.
And on next up, channel 165 is the Center Redmen YouTube channel. So hope you enjoy this game. The girls are looking really good here, 52-37. My thanks to Lizzie Marlowe Englehart, who's doing the camera work for me now for this game. She always does a great job, so appreciate it, Lizzie. Thank you. She gives me a nod of appreciation. She's a good gal. If you see her around town, say, good job, Lizzie. Anyway, here's more of our sponsors are Neil and Audrey Seaman, the People's Bank, Mitch and Tammy Holtis. Go Chiefs. Great job in the Super Bowl. Larry and Barbara Wilson, Carol and Wilma Berry, Kenny, Diane Depperschmidt, prayers for Diane. The Holtis boys, LD, Mike, Mitch, and Lyle. Remember, the Home of the Range celebration is going to be coming up here in a month and a half or so, so get ready for some pickleball and some golf. And Chiefs chat up here at the high school. Mitch will bring back a couple of Chief players, and we'll have a nice chat with them. Talk about the Super Bowl and the upcoming season. So go Redmen, go Lady Red.
Now Smith brings it up the court. Met at half court by Hutchinson. Gets it across the timeline. Passes ahead to Malsum. Out front to Flax. Flax between the circles. Tipped out by Kirchhoff. Flax tracks it back down. They give it to O'Bannon left side. O'Bannon down to the left corner. Picks up her dribble down to Flax left wing. She dribbles out front. Kicks it around to Smith. Down to the right corner to Malsum. Tipped out by Rentschler. Stolen away by Hutchinson. Hutchinson, left wing, inside for Kattenberg. Dakota has positioning, off the glass too hard that time, rebounded backside by O'Bannon. Malsum ahead to Smith. Smith brings it up down to the right wing, working against Hutchinson down to the baseline. Kicks it out to O'Bannon. O'Bannon drives in. Hirsch runner is no good, but she's fouled. Third team foul on the Lady Red.
Foul is on Lady Red number 13.
Foul is on Miley, her second personal foul. 17.8 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Smith Center leading 52-37. 15 points, the biggest lead of the ball game. On its way, no good on the first one for O'Bannon.
Here for the Lady Eagles, number 0.
Lang comes in. Flack's going to take a seat. 17.8 seconds left here in the third quarter. 52-37. Smith Center with the lead. O'Bannon trying to cut down the lead. Cannot with that one. Rebounded by Walt. Walt layup is no good, but she's fouled. Fourth team foul on the Lady Red. Fouls on Cameron Hutchinson, her second personal foul. Kaylee Walt back at the free throw line. 3 of 4 from the line in this ball game. All 3 of her points have come from the free throw line. First one's on its way, good. Hober comes back in. O'Bannon takes a seat. 14.4 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Kaylee Walt at the free throw line for her second free throw. All 4 of her points from the free throw line in this game. Make it all 5 of her points from the free throw line. Hutchinson pushes it up the court. 12 seconds left. 10 seconds left. Sets up things to Kattenberg, top of the key. 8 seconds left. Inside for Rentschler. Underneath for Raby. Up off the glass and good. Miley's got 22. That's Rentschler's first assist, and the Lady Red lead 54-39 as we head to the fourth quarter. You're listening to Lady Red basketball on KQMA.
And next Tech Channel 165. If you guys are watching out there, you can see Nick Lind on the floor here. Came out for senior night. I don't know if he's giving a lot of instructions or anything, or just kind of getting around here. Good to see him out. Good to see Aiden Lehman come out also. You see that game ball earlier tonight. So, some of our sponsors are Larry and Judy Burgos, Roger, Janice Ellen, Joe and Betty Beffert, Dwayne and Artist Kettenberg, Larry and Andy Lambert, Pam and Big Hutchinson, Dave and Susie Hudson, Jill and Jenna Bouclair, Kent and Deb Weltmer, Philip and Jessica Weltmer, David, Denise, Dakota, Dominic Kettenberg, Mike and Diana Rice, Greg and Tamara Frank, Farmers Insurance, Union Insurance there in beautiful downtown Smith Center, Buck Snow Shack, and Mike and LaDonna Weltmer. Thank you for your contribution to make good things happen for USD 37, Lady Red and Redman. Together we make good things happen. Go Lady Red.
Center. The Lady Red lead 54-39. A Kirchhoff stolen away by Walt as she was looking for Rentschler backside. 7 Lady Red turnovers. It's tipped down by Hutchinson. 7:48 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Smith Center Lady Red leading 54-39. Smith inbounds to Hober, tipped out by Rentschler. Again, will remain a Trego basketball. 7:46 left to go in the third quarter. 54-39, the Smith Center Lady Red with the lead. Smith inbounds for the Lady Eagles, looking, finds Walt left wing. Inside for Hober, tipped out by Rentschler, and again, the Lady Eagles will have to inbound. Smith again will do the honors. Passes it into Walt. Walt at the free throw line. She'll drive inside. Layup short. No good. Rebounded by Rentschler. That's Tinley's third rebound of the ball game. Hutchinson to Raby. Miley spots up for 3. No good this time. Just rattles out. Fight for the basketball is on. Still fighting for it. Jump ball going to be called. It will be Lady Eagle basketball. Kai O'Bannon back into the ball game for the Lady Eagles. Also, McKenna Flax coming back into the ball game. Annabelle Malsum and Tegan Lang both take a seat. 7:27 left to go in the third quarter. This was Center Lady Red leading 54-39. Smith ahead to Flax through her hands, stolen away by Kattenberg. Dakota's fifth steal of the ball game, 19 Trego turnovers. Kirchhoff picks it up, and they're going to say double dribble. That's 8 Lady Red turnovers. 7:12 left to go in the third quarter. 54-39. The Smith Center Lady Red leading by 15. It's their biggest lead of the ball game. Smith across the timeline. Down to the right corner goes the basketball to O'Bannon. O'Bannon Back around to Smith. Smith quickly to Flax. Flax, oh, good thing she looked before she threw it. As she was looking to throw it into left corner, nobody was there. And then she's going to get pushed. Fifth team foul on the Lady Red. Fouls on Grace Kirchhoff, her second. Walt gets the inbounds pass and a travel going to be called. That's 20 turnovers now in the Lady Eagles. 6:54 left to go in the third quarter. 15-point advantage for the Smith Center Lady Red. They lead 54-39. Hutchinson brings it up the court for the Lady Red. Left side to Raby. Raby down to the left corner to Kirchhoff. Kirchhoff looks inside. Now goes out front to Hutchinson. Down to Kattenberg. Back to Hutchinson. Hutchinson looking, letting the offense work. Finds a Rentschler. Rentschler looking underneath. Instead gives to Kirchhoff underneath for Kattenberg. Dakota's shot is up off the glass and good. Dakota now in double digits. She's got 11 and the Lady Red lead 56-39. O'Bannon inside for Hober, tipped out by Rentschler. 6:18 left to go in the third quarter. 56-39. The Smith Center Lady Red leading by 17. Smith will inbound for the Lady Eagles. Looking, gets it into O'Bannon. Back to Smith in the left corner. Smith inside for Walt. Walt drives inside, falls to the ground, and a foul going to be called on the Lady Red. Their 16th foul. Fouls on Miley Raby, her third.
Fouls on Lady Red number 13. That's her third personal.
6:12 left to go. Smith Center leading by 17. 56-39. Smith inside for Hober. Rentschler just got called for over the back. Her third, a foul. Seventh. The Lady Red team foul on Centauri. Hober back to the free throw line. She's been very good from the free throw line in this ball game. 4 of 5 as she hit 4 in a row back in the second quarter. Hober at the free throw line for the first and the 1-and-1. On its way, no good off the front of the iron, rebounded by Kattenberg. Dakota's 9th rebound of the ball game. Rentschler inside, Turner is around, kicks it back out to Hutchinson. Cameron sets things up to Kattenberg. Kattenberg down to the right wing to Kirchhoff. Kirchhoff back out front to Kattenberg. Kattenberg looking, takes it on the drive, kicks it out front to Kirchhoff. One dribble back to Kattenberg. Kattenberg on the dribble, drives down to the right baseline, picks up her dribble now to Rentschler. Rentschler backside pass to Raby. Miley pump fakes, drives baseline, runner, no good, but she's fouled. That'll be the second team foul on the Trego Lady Eagles. And it's on to Kaylee Walt, her second. 5:33 left to go in the fourth quarter. The Smith Center Lady Red lead 56-39. Raby at the free throw line. She's got 22 points so far. First one's on its way, good. She's now at 23 points. 7th time this season she's been over 20 points. Smallson comes back in. Walt gonna take a seat. 5:33 left to play. Smith Center up 57-39. Raby's second one good as well. Miley at 24 points. And the Lady Red lead at 57-39. 5.5 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Ball tipped, stolen away by Raby. Miley on the dribble. Kicks it inside for Kattenberg. Kattenberg off the glass, no good. Fight for the rebound. And a jump ball called. Lady Red basketball. .518 left to play. Smith Center leading 58-39. Raby inbounds to Hutchinson. Hutchinson inside for Kattenberg. Kattenberg turnaround jumper, left it short, no good. Gets her own rebound, put back is no good. Unofficially, though, that's a double-double again for Dakota. Unofficially, her 6th double-double of the season as O'Bannon fires up the three, and it's good. O'Bannon's got 11 points. And it makes it 58-42. Raby out front to Hutchinson. Lady Red leading. Kirchhoff has it right wing. 58-32, the Lady Red leading. 4:40 left to go in the fourth quarter. Raby has it top of the key. Spots up for three, off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Kirchhoff. And then timeout going to be called by the Lady Red. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Lady Red Basketball on KQMA.
And our next tech channel 165, this is the Center Redman YouTube channel. So we'll have the senior ceremony here in a bit. I believe that's in between the games. And I believe the Scarlets will be dancing tonight also, so we'll have that going on. So stay tuned and watch to see what's going on. Of course, the boys are going down to Beloit tomorrow to wrestle. Lady Red's going to be in Beloit on Tuesday for the basketball game there. And state is going to be the next week for wrestling on Friday and Saturday days. The 3-2-1A wrestling match there, always exciting. Lots of wrestling going on there. And the next week, Lady Red and Redmond will be in sub-state playoffs. So we'll see if we can get those filmed and get on there for you. So go Lady Red, go Redmond.
Kirchhoff picks up the loose ball on the missed shot. Gets the 2 points. She now has 16 points. Lady Red up 60-42. Hober by herself, up and good. And she's got 16 points. Frenchler, backside pass for Kattenberg. Kattenberg tipped out, gets it back now to Kirchhoff. Rentschler out front to Kirchhoff, now to Hutchinson. 4 minutes left to go in this ball game. A 16-point Lady Red lead, 60-44. Kattenberg inside for Kirchhoff, up and good as Gracie now has 18 points and unofficially 8 assists for Dakota Kattenberg. Shot is up and a timeout going to be called by Trego. We'll take it with them. It's a full timeout. You're listening to Lady Red basketball on KQMA.
And our next tech channel 165. Nice bunch of people here for the festivities. Also the FCCLA dessert thing going on here, along with Princess of Gravy and a breakfast burrito. I didn't have time to partake of those, but a lot of tasty looking breakfast and dessert items there on the in the tables in the hallway. I'd like to thank Next Tech for what you've done for this over the years. They started giving us cameras to use back in the middle 2000s, and we just kept using them, and then they added some more stuff with TriCast that they used for a while. We finally, but all the infrastructure, so you have internet at your home and from the school out to the rest of the world, is brought to you by Next Tech. Next Tech for your security, home, building, and business, computers, technology, IT department. That's where I work, along with Ad Solutions and all kinds of different phones, both wireless, cell phones, plus phones for your home or business. A lot of possibilities. So thank you, Next Tech. Go Redmen, go Lady Red.
Walt has it now to Smith, trying to break the full court press of the Lady Red. Walt has it. Tries to split the defense, picks up her dribble to Malsom, and there's a 10-second call. The Lady Red defense coming up big out of the timeout. 3.5 minutes left to go. The Lady Red lead 62-44. 22 turnovers now for the Lady Eagles. It's Kirchhoff looking, gets it into Hutchinson. Cameron brings it across the timeline, now to Kattenberg. Kattenberg unofficially 2 assists away from a triple-double. Kattenberg out front with it between the circles. Back to Hutchinson, 3:15 left to play. Smith Center leading 62-44. Kattenberg has it. They look inside. They go out front to Raby, around to Hutchinson, right wing. Hutchinson back out front to Kirchhoff. They swing around to Raby, left wing. Raby out front to Kattenberg. Kattenberg to Kirchhoff. Kirchhoff right wing with it, looking in. Instead goes to Hutchinson, around to Kattenberg, left wing. Kattenberg inside for Kirchhoff. One dribble, up and good. Gracie's got 20 points. That's 9 assists for Dakota. And the Lady Red lead by 20, 64-44. 2:40 left to go. Walt has it, top of the key. Picks up her dribble, looking. Bounce passes to Molson, back to Walt, top of the key. Walt drives in, and a foul going to be called on the Lady Red, their 8th team foul. 2:33 left to go in the ballgame. 20-point lead for the Lady Red. Fouls on Gracie Kirchhoff, her 3rd personal. So Walt heads back to the free throw line. She's 5 of 6 from the free throw line. All of her points from the free throw line in this ball game. Getting set for the first one. It's on its way. That one's good. Walt now has 6 points. Parker Atwood coming to the ball game. Gracie Kirchhoff going to take a seat. 2:33 left to go in this fourth quarter. It's 64-45. Lady Red leading by 19. Walt's second one on its way, good as well. Kaylee Walt, all 7 of her points coming from the free throw line. Hutchinson ahead to Kattenberg. Kattenberg looking, letting the offense set up. Drives underneath the basket, puts it up off the glass and good for 2. She's got 13 points and the Lady Red back up by 20, 66-46. Smith drives in, bounce pass to Hober, kicks it out to Balsam for 3, and it's good. Rentschler inside, underneath for Hutchinson, up off the glass and good for 2. And now a travel going to be called on Trego. That's their 23rd turnover. Lang and also into the ball game is Morgan Brown, another 5'5 freshman. Smith and Hober both take a seat. Minute 56 left to go in the fourth quarter. 68-49, the Smith Center Lady Red leading. Kattenberg to inbound. So Soda Raby back to Kattenberg, and she's stepping out of bounds. It's 9 Lady Red turnovers. Lady Eagles with the basketball. Lane passes it ahead. It tipped out by Atwood, and a foul going to be called on Parker. That's her 3rd personal, 9th Lady Red team foul.
Fouls on Lady Red number 25. That's her 3rd personal, 9th team.
On its way, no good. Rebounded by Rentschler, her 4th rebound. Atwood, shot no good, but she's fouled. 3rd team foul on the Lady Eagles.
Fouls on Lady Eagle number 12.
So, Atwood at the free throw line. Getting set for the second one. Foul is on Malsum, her 3rd, as Atwood hit the first one and the second one. Unofficially, I went and looked back and I forgot to add an assist for Dakota on one of the inbounds plays. She passed it to Miley. So unofficially a triple-double tonight for Dakota. 13 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, and 5 steals. Unofficially, of course, because Lang has it. Brings it across, and now a timeout going to be called by Coach Crawford. His final timeout. We'll take it with him. You're listening to Lady Red Basketball on KQMA.
And our next Tech Channel 165 is Smith Center Red Men YouTube channel. So, Monday is President's Day, so go out and honor your president by buying some furniture or some bedding or whatever is typically purchased at present day time. Thank you, everybody, for everything you've done for us all of this last year and through all the years for the support for the Channel 165. We've made some marvelous investments here and done some really good stuff. And had some quality equipment that you can all be proud of, and it's all because of what you give to us. So thank you, 165 donors. And it looks like we're getting back to playing again.
Can I have it back to this? Jesus.
Sorry about that. Ball goes out. It's going to be Eagles ball.
take a seat here on senior night. She finishes with 24 points on the night. Gets the ovation from the crowd. Minute 16 left to go here in the ball game. The Lady Red leads 70-49 as Cattenberg almost came away with another steal. O'Bannon fires up a three, no good. Rebounded by Cattenberg. That's rebound number 11. Coda pushes it up the court, out front to Kirchhoff, now around to Hutchinson. Hutchinson stands out front between the circles. Takes it on the dribble to Cattenberg, left wing. Coda gets it tipped out by Lang. Nice defense by Tegan Lang. They swing it around though to Hutchinson, right wing. Hutchinson looking. She'll dribble out front. Kicks it to Kirchhoff, left wing. Gracie on the dribble. Lady Red have more than content with running out the clock here. 45 seconds left. The Lady Red leads 70-49. Inside for Atwood. Parker off the glass, and a foul going to be called on Tegan Lane. Her first personal foul. That is the fourth Lady Eagles team foul. So it sends Parker back to the free throw line. She's got 6 points on the night. On its way, good on the first. She's now got 7 points, and she's hit the last three free throws here in this fourth quarter. As Breckenwalt comes in, Kaylee Walt going to take a seat. Lindsay Campbell, Sierra Kingsbury, Kenya Gotzi, and Lily Highland all into the ball game. Atwood, the only one to stay, is Kirchhoff, Hutchinson, Rentschler, and Cattenberg all take a seat, as it was a good senior night here for the lone senior on the Lady Red roster. Miley Raby again, 24 points in the ball game as Atwood misses that one, rebounded underneath by Morgan Brown. Her first rebound of the ball game. 29 seconds left. Malsom kicks it out front. O'Bannon three off the back of the iron, no good. Rebounded by Malsom. O'Bannon kicks it out. Three on its way, no good. Rebounded by Atwood. As Brown couldn't get it to fall from three. Atwood brings it up the court. 10 seconds left. The Lady Red leads 71-49. Kingsbury for three. It's no good. Atwood saves it in. Highland has it. She'll fire up the three at the buzzer. No good. Kingsbury got the rebound but couldn't get it up in time. The Lady Red win 71-49. We'll take a timeout, be back to wrap things up after this. As you're listening to Lady Red Basketball on KQMA.
And our next tech channel 165. Lizzie, stay here. I need you to shoot the festivities. What? I need you to stay here and shoot the senior night. Okay? Okay? I need you to stay here and shoot senior night. So when they come out, just stay the camera on them.
We would like to recognize our senior basketball players and senior stars along with their parents. We would like to thank you for your hard work and dedication to Smith Center Athletics. We wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. Girls basketball, Miley Raby. Girls basketball and Scarlets, Peyton Lehman. Boys basketball, Nathan Bryan, Simon Sherman, and Richard Brown. Terry Kelch, son of Robin and Greg Kelch. James Sass, son of Heather and Darren Sass. Scarlets, Adrian Hawkins, daughter of Jessica and Darren Hawkins. And Haley Feldman, daughter of Lindy Feldman, Derek Feldman, and Joe Conroy. Let's give another round of applause for these seniors and their parents.